Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So, we are back today with a new video. Just a month ago, we did one of our longest videos on the channel, 2 hour long prediction of the House of Representatives. We're not going to do that again, simply because, you know what? It's just not worth going through those polls again for another 2 hours. But we're just going to use 270 plus. This seems fairly accurate. We are already ahead with the said prediction here. We have, as you should know, the said election with um, we have 23 seats on the toss up pile. And really, this is a said race between just Republicans and Democrats in the House of Representatives. So we're going to go ahead and take a look. We're not going to start from Maine. We usually start from Maine. We're going to just go ahead and start from basically from Alabama, work our way all the way from down to Wyoming. We can pull up our map. Uh, 2024. Let's see here. Let's see. Perfect. So this is our 2024 map. This is, of course, the map of which candidates are retiring, which candidates aren't. There are a lot of Republicans retiring, which is, I wouldn't say it really matters. We need to get the bad ones out. I mean, the rhinos, we want to retire. But there's also Democrats retiring also. But let's get started with the first, and that is we talked about Alabama. Alabama, yes. Alabama's second district, very likely to go blue because of redistricting. We have just Mobile in general. Mobile is a blue city. I don't know if it's a blue city. It is somewhat of a moderate city, but you just have the black belt in general, keeping that district as you formerly the black belt just consisted of I want to believe part of District 1 now. But yes, Democrats have flipped for sure for certain District 2 regardless. So let's go ahead, take a look. Going at, let's see, we have Alaska most likely going for Mary Peltola. She still is pretty popular in that said state. We're going to take a look at Arizona. And yes, you got the districts. They are labeled unlike YAMPS, which doesn't really do that. But taking a look here, we got the first district. The first district we have is owned by David Schweikert. And the question is, can Schweikert win re-election? Well, yes, let's pull up the elections. Yep, here's Schweikert versus Amish Shah. You're going to see, yes, it looks like this is the Democrat primary. It says tilting Republican. No real poll being dropped as of right now. So I would say, you know what? Let's call this a Republican hold. We'll have Schweikert win the said district here. Let's see. Hopefully, we can flip the House because if you are unfamiliar or unaware, July Democrats, we projected that Democrats would win the House of Representatives, but we're going to go ahead and see if that can be turned around. Looking at Arizona, I would say Arizona second here. Alley, well, actually, no. Arizona second is solid. We're just going to do the 6th district. Skip around here. the 6th district. Juan Cascamani versus Kirsten Engel. And you're going to see, is it Kiskamani or Sistamani? I don't know. But yeah, you got, yes, this is another election here. We got our poll. This is a very good poll for a said seat that is allegedly tossed up. This is a poll taken back in May. But yes, we'll go ahead and call this race for Republicans. Republicans hold the said seat. So 211 is pretty good. We need at least 220, I want to believe, 218, somewhere around that upper teen area. So keep that in mind here. Let's exit. We got United States. Arkansas is pretty solid. And I believe, let's take a look at California. California has some races. We got a whole bunch of races here. You got northern Los Angeles County. But we'll start from the beginning and work our way. Let's start off with the 13th district, held by Republican John Darte, or John Dart, if whatever how you say his name. I don't really know. But let's take a look at these elections from that said race. Duarte. Okay, John Dart. Duarte. Yeah, this is the primary. This looks like a general. Actually, never mind. This is kind of a general. This is the blanket primary. I keep forgetting. California does blanket primaries. But yes, leaning Republican for so yes, expectedly, Dart is expected to as you should know, win re-election there, which is pretty good. 212 Republicans have a good advantage. Oh, I would say I had a good advantage. It really does depend on the said toss-up. But let's see, 22, California's 22nd district here. All right, yes, David Valadao. That is a Democrat district. 22nd district. Okay. Actually, no. Is it a Democrat district? No, it's not. It's a Republican. CA 22. And this, yeah, it's somewhat close. You'll see the general was pretty tight. You can kind of tell how it would look like. I would say, realistically, it looks like a Republican hold. So we're going to go ahead and call, I think, for certain, David Valadao the winner in his said district. Of course, this is also a Republican seat, seeing that it comes from one of the most liberalist counties in California, Los Angeles County. This district, I want to believe, holds the rural areas away from the urban cities. This is the 27th district. Yeah, and it's a Hispanic stronghold. Well, no, we're not looking at that district entirely. We just want 27th district. Yeah, Mike Garcia versus George Whitesides. Okay. Leaning Republican, even though there was a poll coming out that was in favor for Whitesides, let's just say with that poll, we're just going to declare Whitesides the winner, even though I could say, oh, look, leaning Republican. Well, there's not really been a poll in favor other than that, but let's just go ahead and call Democrats, the very first flip for Democrats. Here we got Ken Calvert, who is the incumbent in District 41. And that district, 41st District, Ken Calvert versus Will Rollins. And that district, yeah, even said that, yeah, it looks like Rollins overall, there was a poll in favor for Rollins. And I can understand why Rollins is predicted. Well, then again, they're just polls, but because we are by, as you know, liberal areas. But yeah, also then, also saying, this is also coming from rural areas. In this case, from Hispanic areas like Riverside County. But yes, I think that concludes California. Let's take a look at Colorado. Okay, Colorado, we have District 8. Yadira Caravillo is going to run for re-election, allegedly. Let's see. First term. This is, yes, the 8th district of Colorado. Yes, Yadira Caravillo. This is most like, oh, actually, we are doing really well against her. Said a toss-up from 2023, but 2024 polling, we're doing very well taking her out. Gabe Evans is favored to win, allegedly, according to polls. So we're going to go ahead and call this seat a flip for said Republicans. Connecticut, we can say regardless, will stay blue. Delaware, Florida. Yes, Florida is looking A-OK. Georgia, as I figured, was going to be pretty partisan. Hawaii, we got Idaho, also in favor. Illinois, let's see what Illinois, I think Illinois has some seats. Indiana, I don't think Indiana has any. Let's see. Same deal. Iowa's looking pretty good. Yeah, you have those two. Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana. Yep, you have this seat going blue now because of redistricting, as you know. This is more in favor for the black population. This is solid Democrat. Okay, Maine. We got Maine 2nd District. It's allegedly tossed up. It is held by Jared Golden. And Golden is pretty popular in his district, the 2nd District. I wouldn't underestimate him, realistically. Because you'll see in previous results, there are a lot of Trump counties that voted in favor for Jared Golden. And looking and at studying those counties really kind of tells us where the race is kind of going. Yes, Jared Golden, you'll see in 22. Yes, he carried not just Franklin County, but he carried this county right here, blanking on the name. Oxford, I don't know. But yes, he carried this county also, along with the county that is influenced by the capital. This county has the capital right here. But you have this county right here, Androgyn. I don't know what it is. And you got these counties barely going for Republicans. And as long as this county right here goes blue and Franklin County goes blue, it's pretty much done and set for Democrats. But let's see what it's looking like right now. Actually, this is the primary. Never mind. Yes, it's in favor for Democrats, just like I thought. So we're going to go ahead and call this race for Democrats. Okay, this is still California. Is this still California? Yeah, we can get rid of this. Okay. Maine, Maryland, we don't need to do Maryland. Massachusetts, we can skip. Michigan, we got 2 seats in Michigan, the 7th and the 8th district. So looking at Michigan, 7 and 8, District 7, Curtis Hertel Jr. is running in place of Alyssa Slotkin's seat. But it looks like the Republican nominee, Tom Barrett, did we have? Yeah, we did have these primaries. We did have them, yeah. Michigan. Keep forgetting about Michigan. But yes, Tom Barrett looks like he's going to defeat Kurtel Hurtis Jr. by, looks like, a lot, according to the recent poll taken from July to the 11th. But yes, other than that, this looks like a toss-up. So we'll call the 7th district in favor for Republicans. Then again, looks like Republicans are favored to win the House of Representatives. Then again, taking back their majority from July. The 8th district, as we should look at, we got Kirsten McDonald Revitt. Interesting name. And she is facing Paul Junge. And this race looks like, okay, this is the primary, of course. Looks like Junge looks like, although these are 2023 polls, keep in mind, more latest polls have shown Paul Junge getting the edge of the lead against McDonald Revitt. So we're going to go ahead and call this Republican also. Who knows? Yes, Republicans have a 10-point lead. They are probably most likely going to win the House, which is good. We got Minnesota. I believe Minnesota is technically set on. This is most likely going to be the results. All the incumbents, except for Dean Phillips, who is retiring. New guy. And the new gal, it's a girl this time, is going to be taking over that said seat. But you got Minnesota, Mississippi set, Missouri set, Montana, Nebraska. Let's check out Nebraska. You got that 2nd district, and a lot of people say, oh, the 2nd district's Democrat. Well, a lot of people forget that Republicans have held that district for years. I wouldn't say years, but a long time, like 2020, since then. So it can definitely go conservative because, sure, there's Douglas County, but there are areas over here that they're conservative, right-leaning populated counties. That makes the 2nd district in play. But let's take a look at this is the 1st. The 1st is saying likely Dem, likely Dem, likely. This is Nevada. Okay. I'm like, why would it be solid? That doesn't make sense. I'm at Nebraska. This is the 2nd district. Don Bacon's the incumbent Republican. He will be facing Tony Vargas. Last time I looked, I thought Vargas was going to win. Yeah, according to most recent polling, Vargas has the edge. I would say, yeah, just by barely. Barely. Just trying to think here. So the average, bringing this up, would be probably 4 to 5. 4. Yeah, I would say this would be Democrat. 2nd district. All right. although it's Republicans have pretty good chance of winning it. Okay, Nevada. We just looked at Nevada. Definitely check it again. Yeah, Nevada set in stone. Nevada, New Hampshire. New Hampshire, I want to believe, is set in action. Yep. The 7th district in New Jersey. But yes, Thomas Keene Jr. is the incumbent. And he's facing Sue Altman. It looks like it's going to be a Republican win. You'll see 41% to a 33%. So, yes, we're calling this for Altman. Yes, just one more, I believe, Republicans. We can declare them the winner. A 10-point advantage still. New Mexico, I want to believe. Yeah, I believe. Maryland, Massachusetts, New Jersey. We just did New Jersey, New Mexico. I want to, yeah, just that one district, the 2nd district. The question is, I believe that district is a Democrat district. Can we win that district? That is the ultimate question. Can we oust that Democrat there? So, yes, Gabe Vasquez is facing Yvette, or I don't know, Harrell. Surprisingly, Harrell is doing very well. I mean, these are 2023 forecasts, but these polls, which range from 2023 to 2024, are in favor for Harrell. So I would say, you know what, there's a chance that Vasquez could keep his seat. But as of right now, what the polls are saying, it is a Republican win. And just like that, Republicans win the House of Representatives here. New York. Let's see if we can expand the lead, though. We need a full house, you know. Yeah, we got some seats. We got the 5th district, which is held by Anthony Despacito. Despacito, I think that's his name. Interesting name. That's the 5th district. Well, actually, yeah, he's not running. Well, actually, this is the 4th district. Never mind. Yes. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a very close race. It looks like Laura Gillen is outspending. Well, I wouldn't say outspending, but raising up lots of money. They have the same. I would say keep it blue. Flip it for Democrats, just because of the money. Whoops. The 17th district. Mike Lawler versus Mondaire Jones. Yeah, Mike Lawler is incumbent. I would think he would enjoy its possibility of winning re-election, and that's what it's saying right here. This is the 17th district. And then you have the 19th district. 19. Mark Molinaro versus Josh Riley. Yeah, Molinaro looks like he's going to win this 19th district, so we'll give it to him. Yes, it's looking pretty good. We could expand more. Cross 220, that's the goal. We just have 7 more seats, I believe. Yeah, we're going to expand the lead significantly, and this is Oklahoma. I want North Carolina. Yes, you just have that first district that is tossed up. Don Davis is the incumbent, but thanks to redistricting, he looks pretty tight in this election. 2022. Yeah, he actually had a. You would see the reason why he's being challenged because you got these counties, this county, this county, this county. There are a lot of black African American counties are leaving to the Republicans. But let's see, Lori Buckhout. It depends on her if she's going to be strong enough to take out and win these said votes. But right now, it looks like it's going to be a toss-up. I would think that just knowing the Black Belt in general, this area has been long Democrat. I think personally, the chances are high. Well, not high, but of course, we cannot obviously win this. But I think Don Davis, there's no really reason why he wouldn't lose re-election other than the county shifts in ideology, but we'll call it for him. North Dakota's safe. Ohio 9 and Ohio 13. Yeah, Marcy Kaptur. I think she comes from that Toledo area. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, Kaptur looks like she's going to win by 10 points. But yes, we'll call this for her. The 13th district. We'll go ahead. Emilia Sykes versus Kevin Coughlin. Let's see. Yeah, we actually add these percentage. So Emilia Sykes is handily defeating Coughlin by 4. But yes, we'll call it for her. Four more seats. Oklahoma is pretty good. Let's see. I think, yeah, we just have that Oregon 5th district. I think it's going to be pretty simple. Oregon 5. Lori Chavez DeRemer, she's incumbent. She's being challenged by Janelle Bynum. I want to know who Bynum is. State representative. Okay, she is somewhat of a challenge. she narrowly, barely, like according to the polls, her McLeod Skinner's supposed to win, but yes, this is tossed up. And there's no real clear advantage, someone with an advantage, but there hasn't been a forecast in over a year, like 2023 at least. I'm going to say, make a gamble. Lori Chavez de Remer wins re-election. Keep that district red. Oregon, Pennsylvania, we have some districts. 2 districts in Pennsylvania. The 8th district. Matt Cartwright versus Bob Bresnahan. It's predicted to be tilting Democrat. Cartwright is incumbent, and this district, for some reason, is Democrat. Northeast Pennsylvania, influenced by Lackawanna County, which is right here. It's stubbornly Democratic. Will not go for Republicans. So we'll say, okay, that district goes for him. Northampton County, held by Susan Wild in that district over there, held by, I believe Carbon County is also included. I don't know if it's Carbon County. I could be wrong. This is the 7th district. Susan Wild's incumbent. She is facing Ryan McKenzie. 100% for Susan Wild. It's predicted to go to her at the end of the night. I think we have one more. Okay. Rhode Island looks good. South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas. Let's check Texas. I think that's okay. Never mind. Texas is looking pretty red. Utah is pretty good. Vermont, Virginia. I think that's okay. Virginia's looking pretty red. Okay. Washington. The 3rd district. Right here. Washington. And then I think we're done. Yeah, there's the moderate Democrat that no Democrats aren't really enthused with her. Marie Glusenkamp Perez. I don't know if she's Hungarian or something. Oh, she's Mexican. Facing Jill Kent. This is blanket primary polling. Well, she's looks like she's could lose her primary. Very possible, seeing that you got a split ticket here, and surprisingly, um, you'll see Marie Glusin Perez had a very hard time going to 50, which is concerning. So I would have that district flip for Republicans. Okay. And that is it. Let's go back to the United States. Okay. Here's our prediction. 222 for Republicans, 213 for Democrats. So, what do you guys think about our prediction? How do you guys think it compares to our July prediction other than the length of the video? Let me know down below. And as always, and we'll see you all in the next political episode.